Hello there, my beautiful Leos. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I sincerely hope everything is going wonderful for you. Thank you so much for being awesome and amazing supporters of this channel. So Leo, let's go ahead and see what messages want to show up for you here from your higher self, for your higher good. All right, these messages could be anything and everything, but I will tap into a love reading towards the end with some tarot. And I'll also close out with some oracles for those of you that could be separated or ghosted or in a place where, you know, you're not getting any feedback and you might want to know how things are floating between your emotions and your person. But that will be towards the end. So first, let's go ahead and see what energies are with you and around you and what you need to be paying attention to. Leo, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. All right. Oh, we have blessed union. We have a blessed union here. Oh, and my phone just literally was confirming this. So somebody here believes that you two are meant to be together. You could also be a person that believes that from a deep, 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 high level, high soul, high, like just in a place where you guys literally could have like mapped out your own soul plans before you kind of incarnated. There's something that's really transforming into some, you know, like a magical, like not magic as in magic, but magical, like kind of extremely kind of like literal manifestations of the desires to be together are actually materializing. But see, there's a divine mission here. So you guys, there's a purpose of being together. So the union is blessed, but you know, that doesn't mean that everything is perfect all the time. So we'll see what else wants to show up overall for you. Okay, so you do need to ground yourself here, Leo, a little bit. Take a breather. You know, be kind to yourself, you know, for those of you that I don't know, but I keep getting a sense that, you know, some of you are like really connected with nature, but perhaps you have not been kind of, you know, doing your own like rituals in the sense of like your routines. So if you want to reconnect, you know, like just kind of like get in touch with your earth self here, you know, just kind of ground yourself in that sense, get back to that connection with nature that some of you have. Okay. um Wow, so we have blessed union, we have nature calls, we have a lot of things that are kind of keeping you in the spiritual path right now through this reading. So we also have miracles coming in for you. There's lots of blessings that are going to surround you here, and luck is on your side. So luck for me, you know, like as a reader, I feel like luck could be in anything. It doesn't have to be like luck as in lucky, but you know, if you're trying to think about a plan, create a plan, devise something, build something, grow something, start something, there's like luck is on your side. Like you'll have answers, you'll have resources if you dig in, you know, if you're researching, you might have experts around you, you might have sponsors, you know, there's something really magical taking place here for you though. It's just really kind of, it feels like for a lot of you, this is kind of, it's kind of like, you know, like the payouts happening now for a lot of you, right? Okay, so some of you, you could be around an energy that's very hard to please. Okay, so no matter what you do, how you do it, I don't know if it's like a parent or if it's just like, you know, like a significant other or counterpart here, but there's, you know, there's a sense of like, you know, like no matter what kind of, well, I don't want to say negative, but it just feels like somebody's just hard to please. So it just feels, maybe some of you could be around an envious energy here. But some of you are also fed up with this energy. Okay, like you're not having it. You know, you're not gonna just kind of just sit there and like, I feel like, accept that. So some of you don't kind of care anymore if this person's throwing a tantrum, if this person's acting out, if this person's being jealous or envious. Some of you are just over that energy. Okay, so there's an indecision here for you. We are dealing with an off and on person. Energy showing up because we do have a blessed union. So essentially you could be kind of doing like that twin flame soul journey that you're on, like, but you could be in the twin flame stages where there's just like a lot of mirroring or disconnections for whatever reason. Granted, if you're dealing with an egotistical person here, Leo, or you're dealing with a narcissist, this can kind of change things up because that would require a lot of karmic work on your part, because like it's still like a divine plan, you know, like if you're going along those lines. So but we are in an off and on lack of consistency energy. So somebody, I feel like here is just kind of not rooted at the same pace that you are. All right. And you, wow, there's somebody better here. Keep your options open. So You know, it feels like the message here, Leo, is you really literally can get whatever it is that you want. Like I said, luck is on your side. You're able to manifest things and materialize them. And you're in the payout place right now where you are being able to materialize. So you're actually kind of reaping a lot of, like, things are coming to a lot of fruition for you. And then when I'm thinking about exploring the waters, it's not just that there's someone better, but options open, because I feel like you have a lot of opportunities that are going to be coming towards you. Again, it could be like your hard work is paying off. Some of you could be like influencers, you know, something here is going to pop off for you. Something's going to like literally take off in a very good way. Which is great to see in a reading, actually. You're greatly admired here, Leo. I mean, there's somebody around you, though. Literally, there's someone better, but there's somebody around you that feels like, you know, like you're out of their league, like you're unattainable, or it may take a lot to kind of be able to kind of bring you into their, you know, frequency, or perhaps because you're on this, see that my phone's going off again, or perhaps because you're on this on and off connection with somebody else. This energy here could kind of feel like, you know, they don't have a spot like right now. Let's see what else is here for you. Ooh, Miss Lazy Daisy. Okay, so we definitely have somebody here that's not taking an effort. Somebody's not making an effort towards something that's really super important. There's a lack of action at this time, and I feel like we are dealing with an energy that's off and on energy, this divine, you know, we are dealing with something here where commitment could be a problem, or making an effort to fix something or correct something or address something. Okay, so somebody could be like in their ego, in some type of denial, and we have the grasp of greed here. So we have a possessive, selfish energy here that's kind of wanting to kind of do things based on how they're seeing it versus how like the compromise is not there. Let me fix my chair. Okay, this chair one day is gonna just break, and I do not want to manifest that, but here we are. All right, let's see what else is here. What's the life situation for Leo? What's the life situation right now for Leo? My beautiful Leos. So if you're new, actually, Leo, welcome to the channel. I do variety style readings. If you're enjoying this type of reading, let me know in the comments if you want, or like the video. That would be super cool. Appreciate you. Also subscribe if you have not done so. And quite naturally, thank you again to everyone for being awesome supporters of the channel. I am going to take all these and we're going to dig into it. All right. So we have a refuse. All right. There's a silent treatment here. So again, reluctant to make an effort. Somebody's procrastinating something. Somebody's trying to kind of, you know, I feel like somebody here is strongly in their ego. You know, they're not reacting to something. They're not taking action towards something. There's a reconciliation to be desired. Somebody's going to be apologizing to the other person here. But it's kind of like based on like it's almost like message received. Okay, I learned my lesson. So like, let's not do this again type of vibe. Okay, and then look, we have listen to body aches. So I feel like for me, this message more comes around like listen and tune into your body and don't overexert yourself. But more so, I feel like somebody here is putting you through so much, you know, for some of you, you could be through so much anxiety or kind of, not depression, but worried, like something's worrying you quite a bit and it's affecting you overall. So just kind of, you know, listen to your body here. Okay, and then we have a guardian that's here. Somebody's looking over you, somebody's protecting you, somebody's taking care of you. Some of you here, I feel like there's just, again, there's a divine union, there's a divine plan. For some of you, it could, you know, if your ancestors appear in your dreams, or like, you know, like a lineage of some sort comes up in your dreams, or anything like that. I feel like it's because they want to assure you that, you know, especially for those of you that are on a path with this divine connection, with this divine energy, you know, I think the vibe that comes through is that, you know, there's lessons to be learned here. So something is going on that probably needs some like addressing, you know, so that things will not like change like here. So we have a stalker. It just feels again like somebody is very where's the word? Okay, so it just feels like there's somebody here they're doing things from the shadows. It's like almost like it feels like they're stalking you because they can't take action towards you right now. I don't know if it's because you're not available. I don't know if it's because there's an apology that's due. I don't know, but we do have two energies, Leo, here. We do have two energies, and I feel like for a lot of you, somebody is just reluctant to make the effort. Somebody could be worried. Okay, I feel like, I don't know why I'm getting this, but this is not going to be for everyone because it is a general reading. But it almost feels like this could be like your like your person, but then their friend or their sibling, like their brother or sister. So it almost feels like something is just, it cannot, it's like unspoken, but and it almost feels like somebody's really waiting to verify if something is completely over for you so that they can advance towards you here. All right. Oh yeah. So we definitely have, again, I feel like we're dealing with two people. You're dealing with somebody here that's very, very stubborn. I feel like some of you here, you could be kind of, somebody might be like literally unaware that, like, so again, if for some of you, I feel like the person that wants you but can't have you, and the person that has you but you're on an off and on divine connection with, I feel like they're not, your person's not aware, like, you know what I mean. I feel like it's like for a lot of you, Leo, you're like wondering, like, is this person just not realizing like their brother or, for example, sister or friend is actually hitting on me? Like, it just feels like there's something here, but again, there's a lesson going on. So I feel like for a lot of you, it depends on the message that you're also putting out. There's somebody very furious with you. I feel like, for a lot of you, somebody's and there's an angry woman here, mainly because, they could be upset with like what's going on, because of the fact that you could be pulling somebody away from them. I don't know, I just kind of feel like there's just a rivalry going on, and I feel like somebody here wants to like wake the other person up, but like it's just like there's like not a way to do so without kind of maybe betraying the connection or betraying the friendship or whatever's going on. There's a sense of community here, there's something that's aligned with like, just being open-minded and being kind of alert to like your surroundings. I feel like for a lot of you, you're a very mindful person here, but something is ending. Okay, so there's an end to something, and I feel like maybe somebody here is putting a stop on a situation, and it's angering a person, an angry woman. Somebody is really upset with you right now, and I feel like that energy is a female energy. But again, for a lot of you here, you're looking from things from like a bigger picture, from a brighter perspective, and I feel like, at the end of the day, it's just a matter of, do we want to reconcile? Are we going to try to reconcile? Are we going to say sorry? Because I feel like to some degree there is an aspect where it's not so much strong ego, but it's just kind of like there's like a barrier. Something is in the way for you right now. Something is in the way. All right, let's see what else is here for you in tarot. It just feels like you're caught in like a trio, or like a four quad kind of a community. Like, like it just feels like there's just something here where more than two people are involved. And it's driving someone mad, like really angry. All right, let's see what else is here. I'm just going to pull the cards really quickly and then we'll talk about them, okay? So I have the King of Pentacles for you with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Wands in reverse. We also have the Ten of Pentacles is here, all right? And, ooh, the Fool, nice, okay. The Fool's here for you. We have the Five of Cups in reverse, okay? We also have the Nine of Swords in reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands. All right. So with the Nine of Wands, there's some type of blocked communication. It could be the energy that you're off and on with, but somebody here is trying to kind of, like look forward for their own good now, because it's just there's been too many battles going on, too many kind of frustrations taking place, a lot of uncertainties. Okay, somebody's being a little defensive, somebody's being a little skeptic. And I feel like the communication is being blocked for those reasons. So it just feels like there could be some type of lack of trust, or to some degree, you know, somebody here is just, you know, they're trying to be as strong as possible. It's just not working out. We do have a Sagittarius energy that's coming through here with the moon. So I feel like for a lot of you, there could be a component here where, excuse me, something is being like boundaries are being tested, okay? And there's a sense of indecisiveness, and there's a certain sense of uncertainty at this time where things are, which direction completely take. The King of Pentacles here, you know, I feel like this is a really good card for you. Specifically, this is a Leo Virgo card, mainly Virgo, but it has Leo attachment. And I think because it's at the King status, for a lot of you, there's a sense of like empowerment taking place. Somebody here wants prosperity, okay, but we're dealing with somebody that's very temperamental, and to some degree, this is somebody that can self-satisfy themselves, and they don't necessarily need to be with other people to feel satisfied, or to, like, you're like, there's an energy here that's very self-sustaining, and it's coming across as a very kind of practical, mindful person. This is an energy here for abundance and strength, and I feel like there's just a sense of competency here taking place. So I do feel like somebody here wants something to be stable, and I also feel like there's somebody here that's really feeling like their best self when they're with you or around you. They really kind of feel more energetic or more active or more excited, like there's something about them that becomes happier, because with the King, you know, it does feel like, oh, well, I have it all and I'm just empowered. But yes, there's a sense of satisfaction and abundance that's desired to be had with you, Leo, because it's kind of linked with the Leo here. Also, you know, we could be dealing with a Virgo as well, in your charts or in your person's charts. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You know, Virgo again, okay, so we have like a lot of Virgo power showing up out of nowhere. And I feel like this is a card that, you know, there's a sense of unrealistic expectations or egos that continuously kind of float around. There's a lot of work to be had, but it only feels like the efforts are only one-sided. So I feel like for a lot of you, you just feel like, you know, for some of you, this could be like somebody that's like, you don't feel like they're inspired or they care. They could even lack some passion at this time, like in terms of like what they want. This is somebody here that's very unsure of what they want, because with the Queen in reverse, there's a sense of selfishness that takes place, but also a sense of jealousy. So I feel like there's an energy here, especially with the Virgo, that kind of overthinks things to the point where, you know, they would rather kind of be in a place that is, what do you call it, is more selfish than jealous. So rather than being jealous, or rather than, you know, being more committed and active in the connection, they'd rather do things from a selfish place. They come from a selfish place quite a bit. And I feel like you're dealing with an energy that really likes to kind of, again, because they feel like that sense of power and empowerment, and they're kind of, again, practical. So they're enigmatic to some degree. So I feel like this energy also feels like they can kind of, you know, dip and dodge. Like that's why the connection was showing off and on, off and on. But for a lot of you, when there's that doubt, like, are we really meant to be together? Or if they wonder, the answer is there's a divine plan for the both of you, which is why there's an off and on. Let's see, with the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so the Ten of Pentacles here, believe it or not, guess what sign is associated with? Virgo. All right, so communication here is very important. Somebody wants to stabilize something. I feel like somebody does not want to feel a sense of abandonment. There's a desire here to kind of see something as a complete life together, like a life cycle, or just kind of somebody wants to see themselves growing old with their families and kind of bringing the material things, the abundance that's necessary. But there's some challenges in the way at this time. It just feels like for a lot of you, communication kind of feels like the actual problem. Like there could be a lot of, you know, not seeing things for what they are, kind of just like pushing things around. But you know, the biggest concern here is just flexibility. Like I feel like somebody just kind of either manipulates or is a little too persuasive, and they're really good at it. And it feels like somebody over communicates, and I feel like somebody does not communicate as much or react to the communication. So it brings around a lot of problems. The Five of Cups in the reverse with the Nine of Swords. So, you know, again, there's something here where this emotional maturity is lacking with an energy here. There is a lack of confidence, also a lack of like strength, like, you know, like somebody could have like weaknesses, or they could have like a, what do you call it? not impulses, but kind of like, I can't think of the word. It almost feels like somebody kind of just turns off emotions quite a bit and turns them on whenever they feel like it. And I feel like for a lot of you here, you know, the biggest concern is when somebody tries to like move on and look ahead, they're trying to they're having a hard time forgiving themselves. Okay, so whatever the problem is, whatever the confusion is, whatever the situation is, somebody here just kind of acts like they're not attached when somebody, again, the other person kind of feels like they're more attached. So it just feels like there's a sense of imbalance. And it's leading to a lot of disappointments overall. I feel like there's somebody here that's regretting quite a bit what they've done. You know, it could even just be that, you know, perhaps they overbelieved somebody or undervalued something. So there's a regret here taking place. All right. But somebody's experiencing loss. And then we have the Nine of Swords, which is also bringing about like a lot of anguish, like deep worry here. Somebody is very fearful that there could be some type of an ending that cannot be recovered. But it also feels like at the same time, like the Fool's journey is going to restart and there could be a new beginning. I feel like somebody could come to certain illuminations or realizations. And I feel like somebody here, their loyalty was never questioned. I feel like you have been this loyal person here, but I feel like you're dealing with an energy that kind of just wants to kind of feel like things are kind of, when commitment comes to the top, it feels like it like anchors them and it makes them kind of worry or panic because they're not trying to think 3, 4, 5 years. I don't know why I'm trying to say all this, but when it comes to just like reigniting something, restarting something, they really like that it kind of, that's the stuff that kind of makes things exciting for them. Because I feel like this is somebody here that really wants to like maintain like a certain like kind of singlehood, but at the same time feel like there's a passion with like your energy. So it just feels like the commitment is just like the biggest concern right now with this energy. But there's a desire here, reconciliations here, and this is a card of guaranteed reunion. So I feel like this is somebody that just really wants you to come with along the adventure with them, but they may not be in a place where they're like settled in the sense of like long-term commitment because they like their like power a little too much here. All right, so let me see what else I have for you. Let me pull some oracles. This could be if you're in separation with them, messages from you to them, or feelings, or them towards you, or feelings towards you. Okay, so we have, I kept up a facade to the world, but you always saw past that into my soul. All right, we also have, there's so much unspoken between us. I need to tell you how I really feel, which is like the reconciliation. And the distance between us is killing me. I long to hear your beautiful voice again. All right, let's see what else is here for you two. I remember every detail of that day. I want to tell you how I feel. And I want to feel that way again. Wow, somebody's all in their feelings and all this. All right. So let's go ahead and pull some angel answers for you, Leo. What are some answers for Leo? We have look for a sign. We also have take action. And the situation will improve. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Finally, my beautiful Leos, I just want to say thank you so much for spending your time with me. I'm going to pull a final self-love, self-healing message for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, like the video, thumbs up, subscribe, notification bell, comment. Let me know what's going on with you, what it is that you want to share. Feel free to do so. Just be kind to one another in the comments. Okay, supportive and all that good stuff. Love you guys. So your message is oneness. You can type the word oneness in the comments if you want. Lets me know you stayed with me till the end or that you're claiming this reading. All right. And your message is you are part of the universe and always will be. Leo, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.